All right, so let's start talking about given 2 points. And I'm not doing all of these. I am kind of limited on time this afternoon, so I will go through several of them, but I'm not going to do them all. But do remember, first and foremost, we do not use point slope form. Okay, we're going to change that to slope intercept form, which we know is y equals mx plus b. And our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's what we're going to be using on all of these. And like I said, I'll try to get through at least the first 6 as examples for your notes on the video. Okay. So we're going to start with our slope formula. So we're going to find the slope between these 2 points. So y minus y over x minus x is going to give me negative 8 over 4, which reduces down to negative 2 over 1. Now, once you have your slope, you're going to pick either point. We talked about in class, it doesn't matter. I usually pick the smaller numbers. And we're going to use y equals mx plus b just like we did yesterday. Our y value here would be negative 1. We found m was negative 2. Our x would be 1. And we want to find b. Solve that out. And 1 is our b. Now, once we have our m and our b, we can write our equation, which we know to be y equals negative 2x plus 1. So this is just like what we did yesterday with slope and a point. The only difference is you've got to find the slope today, whereas yesterday the slope was given to you, okay? So again, I'm going to start by finding my slope, negative 4 minus negative 7 over 3 minus negative 6. So that gives me 3, 7 minus 4 is 3 over 9, which we're going to reduce down to 1/3. So now we've got our m, 1/3. And again, you can use either ordered pair. I'm going to use the second one. So my y is negative 4. My slope is 1/3. My x is 3 plus b. And we're looking for b here. 3's cancel. So negative 4 equals 1 plus b. And we're going to solve. I'm going to subtract 1. So negative 5 equals b. And now I've got my m and my b. And I can write my equation. Y equals 1/3 x minus 5. Okay, number 3, start with the slope. Y minus y over x minus x gives me negative 5 over 2. I'm going to choose the first order pair because it's my lower numbers this time. So my y is negative 1, negative 5 over 2 times 2 plus b. And we're going to simplify. The 2's cancel, so negative 1 equals negative 5 plus b. And I'm going to solve that out. So I'm going to add my 5. So 4 equals b. Once I have my m up here and my b, I can write my equation. Y equals negative 5 over 2x plus 4. Okay. Number 4, 5 minus 6. 2 minus 1 is negative 1 over 1, so we're going to leave it like that. Use the second one. So 5 equals negative 1 times 2 plus b. So 5 equals negative 2 plus b. And then to solve that, we are going to add our 2. So this time 7 is b. Once you have m up here and b, we can write our equation. Y equals negative 1x, which I'm just going to put negative x plus 7. The process is the same for every single one, y'all. Y minus y, x minus x. Signs are messing some of y'all up, so you need to be careful on that. That is a minus in the formula. Remember, the slope formula has a minus in it. So if the number's negative, there's two minuses or a double negative, which turns that to a positive. Okay, that's going to reduce down to negative 3 over 4. I'm going to use the one that has a 0 in it because something's going to be easier there. So we're going to say negative 5 equals negative 3/4 times 0 plus b. All right, anything times 0 is 0. So I have negative 5 equals b. Again, once I have my m and my b, I can write my equation negative 3/4 x minus 5. All right, 7 minus negative 8 and 2 minus negative 3. Double negatives on both of those, so that's 15 over 5, which is going to take us to 3 over 1. 7 equals 3 times 2 plus b. So we're going to subtract our 6, and 1 is b. Again, m, b, y equals 3x plus 1. And you can always have 3 over 1. Remember, you don't have to, but you can. All right, I got a little bit more time. I'm going to go through a few more. I got to get to the bus lot. All right, so start with y minus y, so 2 minus negative 14 over 3 minus negative 9 gives me 16 over 12. That's going to reduce down for us to 4 over 3. So now we're going to use 4 over 3, and again, I'm going to choose 3, 2. So 2 is going to equal 4 over 3 times 3 plus b. 3's cancel. So negative 2 is our b. Therefore, y equals 4 over 3x minus 2. Okay, pause it if you need to, rewind, whatever you need to do to see what I'm doing. With 7 problems worked out, we should be catching on by now. All right, so negative 1 minus negative 3 is negative 1 plus 3, which is 2. Negative 4 minus negative 6 is another 2, so that gives me a slope of 1. So negative 1 equals 1 times negative 4 plus b. So if I add my 4, negative 1 plus 4 is going to give me 3. So 3 is b, which gives me my equation of, so I got my b and my m, y equals x plus 3. You can write the 1, but the EOC won't have the 1, so that's why I leave the 1 off a lot of times. All right, number 9. 2 minus 7 and 6 minus negative 4 gives me negative 5 over 10, or negative 1/2. 2 equals negative 1/2 times 6 plus b. All right, half of 6 is going to give me negative 3. So then I'm going to add my 3, and b is 5, making my final answer y equals negative 1/2 x plus 5. All right, so the last 5, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to work through them in general pretty quick. So if you're at home watching this, you might want to pause it here, try to work through a couple of them, and then check your work. If you think you've got it, obviously you can stop the video from here. You don't have to continue, but I do want to try to work through them pretty fast. So I am just going to go without explanation because everything that we're doing so far, we have already done. Okay, so remember, the negative was on the bottom here, but it doesn't matter top or bottom. I always put my negative on the top. 0 times anything is going to cancel out, so my 2 is my B here. Okay, and the last 2 down here. Okay, make sure that is a negative 4x on your slope there.
Teachers and students, please pardon the interruption. A couple of announcements this afternoon. Those that have signed up for Powder Puff cheerleading will begin practice.
So here are our lovely announcements. What happens whenever I got things to do and can't get it done until the end.
To 6 p.m. Please see the
All right, so that is all of them. Like I said, press pause, rewind, whatever you need to do. Okay, finish your homework. Don't forget the Delta Math, and I will see you tomorrow.